Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A Hall of Famer has said that it's time for Jade Cargill to return soon and revealed which star he believes she'll attack immediately. The star spoke about it on a recent podcast appearance on the most recent edition of Wrestle Binge's The Wrestling Time Machine, featuring Mac Davis and Teddy Long. NWA Hall of Famer Bill Apter predicted that Jade Cargill would soon return to the ring to attack Naomi. Bill Apter felt that of all the people who could return at the Royal Rumble, Jade Cargill's comeback made the most sense. He spoke about how she would come back and beat up the woman who left her unconscious on the hood of a car. He also predicted that she would immediately go after Naomi, blaming her for being the one who attacked. He said that when it came to Naomi getting handed the tag belt the moment Cargill was out of the equation, it was too much of a coincidence to be anything but the truth of what happened. That said, fans will have to wait and see what Cargill does upon her return in the world of professional wrestling. Surprises, shocks, and game-changing moments are what keep fans on the edge of their seats. The Royal Rumble, one of WWE's most iconic events of the year, is the perfect stage for those jaw-dropping moments. And, this year, one Hall of Famer believes that we are about to witness something truly unprecedented. Jade Cargill, one of the most dominant forces in AEW history, is ready to make her mark on the biggest stage of them all, and it's not just her entering the Royal Rumble that will leave fans stunned. It's her plan to attack a former champion, sending shockwaves through the WWE universe. We sat down exclusively with WWE Hall of Famer, who has been a part of countless memorable moments in WWE history, to get their take on this massive prediction and what it could mean for the landscape of professional wrestling. The Hall of Famer, who has seen it all, was enthusiastic, confident, and a little cryptic about what was to come. Here's a breakdown of why Jade Cargill's Royal Rumble moment will go down in history. The rise of Jade Cargill, an unstoppable force. Before diving into what's to come at the Royal Rumble, it's important to take a look at Jade Cargill's rise to prominence. Hailing from AEW, Cargill has made a name for herself as one of the most physically imposing women in the industry. With a background in bodybuilding and a presence that demands attention, Jade's athleticism and in-ring skill have made her a standout star. Jade's dominance in AEW began with an undefeated streak, and while that streak eventually came to an end, it showcased just how formidable she truly is. She was AEW's first TBS champion and remained a dominant figure for an extended period. Her confidence and aura radiate wherever she goes, and her success outside of AEW, whether in modeling, fitness, or endorsement deals, has only elevated her profile. It was clear that Jade Cargill had a major future in professional wrestling, but the question remained, what's next for someone of her caliber? The answer? A jump to WWE, where she can take on the biggest names in the industry. The Royal Rumble, the ultimate stage for a new beginning. The Royal Rumble is one of the most anticipated events in the wrestling calendar, offering fans not only the thrill of a 30-person battle royal, but also the high stakes of title opportunities and career-defining moments. For those seeking a massive platform to announce their presence, the Rumble is the ultimate stage. While fans are familiar with the high-profile names who typically show up to compete in this match, there is always room for surprises. New faces, shocking returns, and unexpected debuts are part of what makes the Royal Rumble such a thrilling spectacle. So when our Hall of Famer teased that Jade Cargill was poised to make a statement by attacking a former champion, it raised the anticipation to an entirely new level. Cargill's rumored Royal Rumble appearance has fans buzzing. But the real intrigue lies in the speculation about whom she will target. WWE is home to some of the most decorated champions in history, so the possibilities are endless. Could she go after a current champion to launch her career in WWE with a title shot? Or is she aiming for someone with a legacy of championship gold? The former champion, a hint at what's to come. Our Hall of Famer was very clear in their predictions. Jade Cargill will not just make an appearance in the Royal Rumble match. She will be a force of nature, attacking a former champion with the intensity and aggression that has defined her career in AEW. The question on everyone's mind: which former champion will feel the wrath of Jade Cargill? Given Cargill's stature and the history of WWE's women's division, it's reasonable to assume that her target is someone who holds significant weight in the women's division. WWE's roster is filled with former champions who have left a lasting impact, but there are a few names that stand out more than others. Becky Lynch, the man versus the star. One name that is constantly being mentioned when discussing potential targets for Cargill is none other than Becky Lynch, aka The Man. Becky Lynch is undoubtedly one of the most successful and beloved women in WWE history. A multiple-time Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky has spent years at the top of the food chain, conquering opponents, breaking barriers, and elevating the women's division to new heights. However, as every wrestling fan knows, there's always room for new challenges. With Cargill's entrance into WWE, the potential for a new rivalry with Becky Lynch is tantalizing. Lynch thrives on competition, and a confrontation with Cargill could be the spark that ignites a firestorm in the division. The Hall of Famers speculated that Cargill would see someone like Becky Lynch as an ideal target to announce her presence. If Cargill were to attack The Man at the Royal Rumble, it would set the stage for a heated rivalry that could capture the attention of fans worldwide. This feud would represent a clash of two different generations and two contrasting styles. On one hand, Becky Lynch is known for her never-say-die attitude, while Jade Cargill's sheer physicality and athleticism would make for a fascinating dynamic. A Royal Rumble attack would not only elevate Cargill, but would also serve as a massive statement to the entire WWE locker room: she's here to take over, and no one is safe. Charlotte Flair, the Queen's throne under threat. Another name that looms large when considering possible targets for Jade Cargill is Charlotte Flair. The daughter of Ric Flair, Charlotte is a 14-time women's champion and one of the most accomplished wrestlers in WWE history. Her legacy is undeniable, and she is widely regarded as one of the top female talents to ever step into a WWE ring. A clash between Cargill and Charlotte would have major implications for the women's division. Both women are known for their incredible athleticism, and their in-ring chemistry would be off the charts. The idea of Cargill attacking Charlotte at the Royal Rumble, though, would be nothing short of a bombshell. Charlotte has faced some of the best, but Cargill represents a new breed of wrestler, one who is a hybrid of power and grace, and a true competitor from any era. An attack from Cargill could set up a feud that would not only build toward a possible showdown at WrestleMania, but would elevate both women to new heights. A feud with Charlotte could position Cargill as a legitimate threat to the women's division's most coveted championship and allow her to stake her claim as one of the most formidable forces in WWE. Ronda Rousey, a clash of titans. Lastly, there's Ronda Rousey, a former UFC champion who made an explosive debut in WWE and went on to capture the Raw Women's Championship. Rousey's submission style and no-nonsense attitude have made her a force to be reckoned with, but she's also faced her share of challenges in WWE, especially when it comes to top contenders. A confrontation between Jade Cargill and Ronda Rousey would be a spectacle like no other. Both women have backgrounds in combat sports, and the contrast between Rousey's submission-based offense and Cargill's powerhouse approach would lead to a highly intriguing matchup. The Hall of Famer alluded to the idea that Cargill could target Rousey at the Royal Rumble to establish herself as the new dominant force in the division, positioning herself as a top contender for the Raw Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey is no stranger to adversity, but the addition of Cargill to the roster would undoubtedly present a new kind of challenge that could bring out a fiercer side of the baddest woman on the planet. If Cargill were to attack Rousey at the Royal Rumble, the stakes would skyrocket, and WWE fans would witness a monumental battle between two of the most athletic and competitive women in the business. The impact of Jade Cargill's attack. Whatever direction WWE chooses for Jade Cargill's Royal Rumble moment, one thing is certain: it will be a game-changing moment for both Cargill and the entire women's division. Her attack on a former champion will not only shock the world but will also solidify her as one of WWE's most dangerous and impactful stars. The Hall of Famer emphasized that the Royal Rumble is the perfect opportunity for Cargill to make an unforgettable impression. Whether it's Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, or Ronda Rousey who feels the wrath of Cargill's attack, the world will be watching with bated breath. The moment could also set up a multi-year rivalry that propels both Cargill and her target into the highest echelon of WWE superstardom. In the fast-paced world of professional wrestling, one thing is clear. Jade Cargill is ready to leave her mark on WWE, and the Royal Rumble is the perfect place for her to do it. Fans should prepare for an unforgettable moment in the history of the company, as Cargill proves that she is here to make an impact unlike any other. Conclusion: a new era of dominance. Jade Cargill's rumored attack at the Royal Rumble will be one of the most talked about moments in professional wrestling for years to come. Whether she targets Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, or another former champion, Cargill is about to announce her arrival in WWE with the force and intensity that fans have come to expect from her. This will be her moment to show the world that she is a force to be reckoned with, and the world will never be the same after the Royal Rumble. As WWE continues to evolve and new stars rise to the occasion, one thing is for sure: Jade Cargill's impact on the company will be felt for years to come. The Royal Rumble is just the beginning. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.